So here we have the Nissan Qashqai Tecna on a 66 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. As you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors in the bumper. This car's also got a 360 camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And actually both of these trays will lift up, remove from the car to reveal the full amount of boot space that you actually get. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car now, and then I'm going to hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in really great condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather interior, which is in fantastic condition. There's an awful lot to run through on this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter and oil temperature gauge, and on the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle we have a trip computer, which will show you various different bits of information. You'll see at the very bottom the total miles on this car are 13,101. You can change the information that's displayed up on the trip computer by using the buttons on the left hand side of the steering wheel should you wish to. Above that you'll see 3 symbols. Just up here, the left hand side symbol is for the blind spot monitoring system. So this car will warn you if you have a car in your blind spot on either side of the car before you change lanes. Next to that you've got the symbol for the cruise control. So this car's got cruise control and speed limiter. With the cruise control set on, the car will actually maintain a distance between you and the vehicle in front, slowing you down and speeding you up as the car in front does. And then on the far right hand side we've got lane departure warning system. So should the car drift from its lane, i.e. if you fell asleep at the wheel, the car will warn you that that's happened, hopefully avoiding an accident. Working our way out to the steering wheel, we got the controls over here for the trip computer and the stereo, and over here for cruise control and speed limiter, and then the ability to answer and end phone calls. The phone itself is set up in this central screen just here. So first of all we've got FM radio, as you can see, but this car's also got DAB digital radio and AM radio. There's loads of other ways to listen to music. So you've got a CD player, which you can see at the top of this unit just here. You then have auxiliary and USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth as well. We've also got satellite navigation on this car. And one of my favourite features, if I pop the car into reverse, is the camera. I mentioned a 360 camera when we were outside the car. This shows it better. So reversing camera and then a bird's eye view of the car. If I pop the car back in neutral and press the camera button, we then have a bird's eye view and a front-facing camera. Press it again, and we have a front-facing camera and a front near side, so curbside wheel camera. So really easy to park. Working our way down, we've got the climate control. So if we turn it on, we can adjust the temperature independently on the left and right-hand sides of the car, like that. And then either hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for us, or hit aircon, and then we're in complete control of the fan speeds ourselves. We've also got a heated front screen just there, so that button there, heated front screen. Beneath that we have a 12-volt charging socket, the electronic handbrake, a 6-speed manual gearbox. We then have driver and passenger heated seats, and then all the way back in the central armrest, a second 12-volt charging socket, the USB input and the auxiliary input. The last thing I'm going to show you from inside the car is the full panoramic roof. If we hit that button there, that will open up to give an amazing amount of extra light, and as you can see on a day like today, it really is fantastic. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.